So at this time of the year, you can see, I will show you the trees that I have. So I do, as you can see, this is my neighborhood, I mean my backyard, and I have many trees. So I am an herbalist in the making, but I've been making my own medicine, my own yogurt, almond milk, and things like that for some time. And I'm into nature, so I have a couple of trees that I would like to share with you. Just a few. I have 10 trees. I have 10 fruit trees, uh, and I would like to share a few with you. So we will start. So this is a hazelnut tree, and I have two hazelnut trees. This is one. It's really a bush when you come to think about it. You can see this, the roots down there are coming out, the branches are coming out. This is one, and this is the second one. They're more like bushes. They're more like bushes, as you can see. I'm gonna have to. These are the leaves from this winter, from this past fall. The leaves that have fallen. And one thing interesting I want to point out to you is these things. Hazelnuts grow these things. Oh, it's falling off. I gotta be careful. I need those. Anybody has an idea? Oh no, they're coming off. But they're useful. They're really useful. And they're all over. So even though the trees are dead, you can see those things have withstood the winter, and they stayed throughout the winter. On this side also, on this hazelnut bush or tree, I just call it a tree. You have those things. Those things are called catkins. This is the male pollinator of the tree. They're beautiful. These are the male pollinator of the tree. I would call it the the male, what would I say, the male energy, the male energy of the tree. And later on you can see it's spring, so the buds are starting to form. Life is coming back. You can see this is a bud. Flowers will come out of these buds. Here's another one. Flowers will oh, there's even some greenery coming out. If I can zoom in a little bit, yeah. So the new branches will come out of here, leaves and flowers, and eventually those catkins will pollinate the flowers, and we will have tons and tons of hazelnuts. So this is when I bought this tree in 2019. 5 years ago, it was about that height. It was very small. I try to find pictures and insert them, but this is how this is how tall it has gotten. It is so tall. I don't know, it's maybe 8 feet tall to the top there, and it's full of catkins. All the leaves are gone, everything is dead, but the catkins are all over. The catkins are everywhere. And so it's that season again. Here's another bud. Beautiful. So it's ready. It's that season where everything is coming out. So I have these two hazelnut trees because I love hazelnuts. Over here, I have my, is it my prune? My plum. This is a plum tree. I think it's a Stanley plum. You won't see anything yet. Again, everything is preparing for life. Everything is full of buds. There won't be any fruit yet. We go to my peach tree. This is my peach tree. And look at this beauty. It's been rainy today, so it's not really neat, but the buds are here. And this is the most exciting time of the year. Seeing those buds coming out of nowhere. They were small and they're starting to get bigger. And the flowers of, look at this, it's pink. You see inside, there's a pink. So, it's gorgeous. The bud is starting to open. The flower will blossom out. And all these flowers you see will be eventual peaches. All these flowers you see. So you can see the buds everywhere. This is two buds. We have two buds. If I can zoom in, two buds here, couple of buds here. It is full of buds and it's so exciting. Any grower wants to see that. This is the start. Look at this. Look at all these buds. Look at all these buds. This any grower wants to see that. So you can see the tree is naked, it's empty at this point, but in about a week, everything will be pink. It goes all the way, it's very tall. Everything will be pink. It will be a beautiful sight. I'll come back and show you what that looks like. The next tree that I have, again, is similar. You can see the pink inside. This is not a peach tree, but this is a nectarine tree. Again, this is, you see the buds everywhere. Let me remove my hand. The buds are everywhere and we are excited. This is free food. We can can them, we can cook, we can bake them, we can maybe dry them. I mean, there's so much we can do. I'm so excited. If you hear from my voice, there's so much we can do with those. I want to show this with you to you. This branch has nothing. This is dead. And I will break it. You see how darker it is? This one is smooth and it has more life. This one is a little rugged and it's rough. It's dead. I can break it and you can see there's no green in it. It's all brown, all dead. It's necessary, and as you can see, nothing grows. These are old stuff from the previous season. There's nothing new. So this branch needs to come out. So I'm gonna have to. It has a couple of dead branches. This is another one. Eventually, I will come around and cut those dead branches. There are some here. All those trees will need to be trimmed, and I'm gonna have to do that. So this peach tree is a self-pollinated tree, so it doesn't need a second. What is this called? Peach. This doesn't need a second peach tree. It's self-pollinated, so it will give fruit on its own. This type of nectarines is not self-pollinated, so I had to get a second nectarine tree. Here we go. As I told you, I have so many trees in my yard, in my backyard. It's unbelievable. I don't even have space anymore. I didn't think they would grow so big. I was new at that when I started, and now I see the ramifications. You can see a little pink inside. Beautiful, gorgeous. So my yard will be beautiful. It will be pink everywhere. It will be very beautiful. On this side, we have my pear tree. This is a tree that I bought at the Home Depot. It's a 5 or 6 in 1 tree. I'll go in depth about that in the future. You can see on this side there's Seco pear, and the other tags have come off, unfortunately. So I don't remember what else other type of other varieties of pears that I have, but I know I have the Seco and I have the regular one. I'm forgetting now, but the regular one you find in the supermarket. I think I have the Bosque and the regular one. I'm forgetting the name. Anyway, so again, life is coming back. Things are budding everywhere and it's gorgeous. Those of us who grow things, that's what we want to see. Over here is my apple tree, and this is a 5 in 1 apple tree that I also got at the Home Depot. All these other trees, I got them at from farms. I usually get my stuff from farms. There's little bit of life here as well. Life is coming back. That's what we want to see. It's everywhere. And we're gonna have apples. The apple flowers are white, however. So we have a contrast of the white and the pink flowers pretty soon. Over here, bear with me. Over here we have our cherry tree. I will show you. They come in cluster. As you can see here, put my hand behind. Cherries come in clusters. So you see they're getting ready to burst open. Again, this tree is about 2, 3 years old. Here we have clusters, and all of those, I'm telling you, all those clusters are going to be cherries. So they come in clusters, and it's so many of them, and it's very exciting. Over here, something weird, but I decided to do an experiment. I have a apple tree here, and this is a cherry tree. I decided to put them together. I had no more space, like I have tons of trees, and I couldn't stop buying them. So I'm not seeing clusters over here for this cherry tree. I don't know what to do with it. It tends to come later, but I don't know if we have any this year. Again, the apples will come up later. The apples will come up later. This is an area that I have for where I grow uh, vegetables. I have to clean it now that it's not cold and get help from my landscaper. It's too much work. Look, everything has been outgrown. You got these plants here out of the sidewalk, things coming. Yeah, I need help. Look, things are just growing wildly. It's pretty bad. Over here, this needs to be cleaned up as well. Now that it's spring, we're gonna clean all this area, make it nice and neat. It's beautiful. These are my blackberries, and I think they're coming to life. Yeah, they are as well. I get tons of blackberries, use them for smoothies, dessert. This is a cage that I created on my own. It's made with PVC pipes. I grow corn in here, tomatoes, things that are sensitive because I've had experiences with rodents, and it's not pleasant. So I grow them in there. I'm so proud of myself. I built this on my own. On my own. I'm telling you, on my own. I was so proud of myself. And I keep my stuff. I grow some of my deer crop in here. And again, everything will need to be cleaned up. And I have this grill, whatever you call that. Forgot. So I put it all together on my own. As you can see, it's not done by a professional. I have all these things to protect my cage and keep my most favored, most endeared crop. So this is a little bit everything that I'm growing, and I wanted to share that with you. Lastly, but not really last because I have more things. This is the area that I have for my raspberries. Forgive this area. My neighbor over there, it's a lot of junk. Just to show you, it's not pleasant at all. I'm gonna cover the area. They just put junk over there, and it's not nice for me to have. But sometimes you will see it. Eventually, I will cover that because they just put that junk in the back, and it affects me. Anyway, these are my beds for my raspberries, and I already saw some life. They're starting to grow. Everything is coming back. We're gonna have raspberries again. I'm going to have to prune some of those branches. Like this one is dead. I will prune it. I'll do some pruning, and I'll take you around to show you. So I wanted to show you a little bit and to encourage you to start growing. It's not too late. I would insert places where I buy my seedlings, where I buy my seeds, to encourage you. And it's possible. I mean, you see, this is a neighborhood. I don't live in the farm. There are homes everywhere. I'm in the suburbs somewhere in Maryland, but it's possible. I have all these trees. It's possible. You can just start with one. I want to encourage you to start growing something.